further away, like this might be a bit much. Like just
like close, like
about
this.
like a fist and a half is the farthest you want to go.
Fist.
Like that's perfect. That's perfect.
Cool.
Yeah. you just don't want to go far because that one. These are kind of more fancy. That one won't pick things up. It'll cut out.
No. Okay.
If you remember that podcast where it was like just me talking and we talked about everything cut up.
Yeah.
That was because why?
Oh, you guys were using this, but it wasn't close.
Wait, what?
No, it must have been this.
We were. Oh, maybe it was just our settings.
No, it was my settings because you couldn't hear mine.
Oh, and then but you could only hear me.
Yeah, so it was just Brandon's monologue. Hey, do you not have a coaster or anything?
Can you get me a coaster?
Do you not have a coaster?
I don't have
It's
a coaster.
upstairs.
You're asking me like this. I don't even know why there's water there.
It's gonna be really hard not to be
It's fine.
narcissistic and stare at that right there the entire
Well, don't.
time.
We could turn it. If that's gonna bother you, we can turn it away.
No. 'cause
Boom.
As unattractive as I am, I look super hot as shit right now, in my opinion.
Camera magic.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
I still feel awkward having it, like,
Do you want to push it down a little?
kind of. Or is that? Do you think that's
Is there a
too
way
much?
you can cut out the top in the thing?
Framing it
That's
messes
in
up the aspect ratio.
Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, like, can.
Woo! We could just keep it.
Maybe it's all right.
Yeah. We have 3 people. We knew this would happen.
Okay.
Yeah, and that don't do that.
What?
because it catches all of that.
Oh no! Do you remember Wolf of Wall
The what?
Street? Oh.
The Wolf of Wall Street. Did you say the?
Wolf on Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I have.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I saw it whenever it came out when I was really young. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Chill with that. You all ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be all right.
Okay, hit it.
It's been hit.
All right.
Oh. Usa's sneaky over here.
And it's a new day. Who do we have here? Usa,
We have my brother.
your brother,
Your brother.
my brother.
Usa's
I don't
brother.
have a brother.
My Asian brother.
Your Asian brother. Gotcha. Because it's like negative. You know, like 2 equals
Yeah, you know how 2 positives don't
2 Asians equal a white. So if you say it's your Asian brother, he must be white.
I'm not Asian. I'm just
Gotcha.
tired.
Anyway, this is my brother Chris. He's been the first and most consistent supporter since the beginning, and maybe in the
I
future
mentioned
too.
him in the last podcast.
Yeah, we mention him in like every
With-
single one.
Yeah.
We're practically talking to him.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Chris?
I'm doing
Thanks
this for
for
myself
watching.
today.
Yeah. So yeah, if you feel like you want to look at people, look at those people right there. That
Okay.
one singular people.
There's one
All that
singular
people.
over there.
Yeah, that's a big mass of people.
I am
and
looking
eyes.
at that food over there. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But
Did you have to make that
I
sound?
am going to say something that surprises me and shocks me, and I think you understand, is growing up, we always ate everything on our plate all the time, no matter what it was, right?
oh, just in general, just
And
eating, except for
something-
beans, which is
yeah.
funny because I eat beans daily now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So something that I noticed when I was ever with other families, particularly when
Asian?
there were a bunch of females in the family, including my wife's family, is if they leave stuff on their plate.
Like they just
They don't finish
eat it.
everything in one sitting. And I noticed that with Usa.
Wait, do you mean
too?
You mean like
Oh,
they come back and eat more?
Wait a second.
Meaning they'll have this plate full of food, and you know how we, like me and you, we eat it all right then and there. We don't wait.
Yeah.
I don't
Finish
think
it.
you understand. We had a game in front of me.
I don't know if that was all of it.
We had a
Was it?
game in front of me.
Can you eat everything in one sitting?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
I don't know. You do often have leftovers.
Now I feel like an ass. All right,
Man,
I apologize.
Talk to me when we were at Korean barbecue.
Yeah, but we split it between 3 people, and you know I always eat my food.
I was struggling and I still ate it all.
Hey, good shit though.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you guys
I've been
about
forcing
that.
myself.
What do I need
Have
to
you
order
gone?
when I go there? I'm taking my wife
Combo
there.
number.
Combo 3. Just
Combo
I don't know.
Because me and my wife order. I eat a lot, and she will sometimes eat a lot.
Get a combo.
Yeah, get the
'Cause-
one that says
yeah.
like 2 to 3 or something.
It will say combo number
and then feeds roughly
this many people.
Okay.
Get that. It'll say what's in it. And yeah, you don't. And yeah, there are appetizers. They're good. The what was it? The pancake, the Korean pancake was actually pretty good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Cream
Yeah.
pancake.
It's not an actual
Let's try
pancake,
that.
but it's like a pan.
like a crepe.
Yeah, just
the
order
videos
it.
You see on like Facebook where the guy's out on the street doing that random thing.
Just
Like,
order it. It's not a crepe. It's you
No.
think pancake, and you'll go, oh, that's why it's called a pancake. But it's not what you think of as a pancake at all.
All right, we'll try it. I'll have to try it.
Yeah, it'll be Korean pancake and everything. But tell us about yourself, Chris. Who are you? What are you?
I am the first son that was born of my father. Son
That
of your
happens.
older brother. I'm a father of one at this point in time. We'll see
Aw.
what happens in the future. I've got a wife. I am married. Got a ring on my finger here. I don't know what the gray stripes means. I think there's political stuff behind it, but I saw it and I thought it was cool, and it was like $2. So I was like, let's
Yeah.
get it.
Wait,
did
hear
you-
that, ladies? He's taken.
Do you have?
Sorry, ladies.
So what was? Do you not care about like a metal band at all? Is
You know, it would be nice to have one, but it's just you'll hear this a lot with families and people who are married. But like, there's prioritizing things, and to me, the priority is not buying that couple $100 ring, it's not
Expensive
buying
band.
that expensive stuff.
I
Like,
thought it was just practical.
like the clothes I'm wearing right now, it's like I got this from my dad. This is my dad's shirt.
Oh yeah.
The ring was like $2 at Walmart.
Yeah.
And then the pants here were like $10 less than that at a thrift shop.
I got you.
Yeah, it's prioritizing.
I would think like a metal band could get annoying too. And
Yeah,
that you're
so-
clicking it on everything and
Yeah, one thing I love about this silicone thing,
yeah.
you can play with it. I take it off when I'm sitting at work, and I can like scrunch it around.
It's
Fill my
only
mouth,
$2.
Chew on it. Yeah, $2.
And I know you wear rings a lot, not
I don't know
wedding
where
rings.
they are.
You
Wear
lost
rings?
them?
I lost them.
How do
wear,
you
like,
wear
a thumb
rings
ring?
though?
No, I don't think I could ever wear a thumb ring.
Thumb ring?
They seem uncomfortable to me.
I know, it's like, this is my family crest.
Yeah.
How do you wear multiple
big.
rings though, Usa?
What do you mean?
Like you've worn multiple, and I don't know. That just seems very uncomfortable for the hands.
I mean,
I think you've worked out in one before.
have I really?
I think so. I don't know. I'm like, how do you grip the bar?
Mine are
Oh, I couldn't
kinda-
imagine that.
Mine are kind of small, so it's just kind of whatever. You know,
Yeah, you get the flat
just
ones.
thin.
I feel like grabbing
Not
the bar with
necessarily
like
the flat
imagine
ones.
a metal ring, grabbing the bar. and just
Yeah. Oh,
Scrape the bar,
Think
scrape
of
the
all
ring.
that buffing you do, and then all this just gone in one. That's what I can't stand. Like polished rings, like they're very beautiful, but they just get beat up just like that. And gold is soft, very soft.
Gold is
so it's
soft,
like
yeah.
you're buying the softest thing to put on your most like touchy feely, get beat up area of your body.
So what should they do instead of rings?
I don't know.
What they come with? Why did they come with rings? Was that just like kind of like
I'm
a
not
statement?
sure.
Because that's also not even the most noticeable area.
Well, I think because your hand. Well, I think it would be the hands are a very noticeable area.
Yeah.
Because you think with thieves, they would always mark the hands. It's like
okay.
because you see the hands. The hands reach for stuff. The hands are places. So
Yeah.
And I guess if you're wearing clothes too, your hands are more exposed as opposed to the rest of your body. I mean, look, you're wearing pants and a long sleeve shirt. Just
They
your
are.
feet, your hands, and your head are
I guess that makes
exposed.
sense. I guess that makes sense.
And I think at the time they had slaves doing earrings, so I don't think.
So earrings couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it came about, but
Or where it came about. Where like
yeah,
who started it?
originated.
Because it was the.
Do you know anything about
jewelry company?
like Eastern stuff? Like, do they have wedding rings? No.
Not at all.
Do they just say I'm married?
I mean, maybe I
It's like
don't.
a picture. Like
I don't know.
You don't know?
necklace
I've been to a bunch of weddings, but I don't remember.
Do your
ever.
parents have rings?
No.
No.
So
Interesting.
probably not.
Are they even married? No.
So this is probably like a
Maybe.
European
Maybe.
Western thing.
Yeah, I think it's European.
Because I heard somewhere.
I think
it was
it's
probably
European.
onto the internet somewhere. Is that the reason why? Like, okay, so diamond earrings and like diamonds, diamond rings for marriage is a big thing
Yeah.
because
It's the rarest
At some point in America, these jewelers were all like, listen, we got all these diamonds. Nobody's buying them.
What do we do with
What
these
are we
diamonds?
going to do? And they go, oh, hold on. Advertise it so that women think this is the thing to have. And so diamonds became a big thing. They got super expensive because of it. That's what I heard. Am I wrong? Probably.
Why does never mind. I'm not gonna.
No, go there.
No. It's because I don't actually think that, but it's like
Well, okay, so you covered yourself. You said you
I don't actually think that, but it's like they made these rocks expensive because women thought they were expensive. They drove up the price because it's like they convinced a bunch of women, hey, this is what your male needs to buy you. Jacks up the price.
That's how they did it.
And then they're like, you know what? Yeah, he needs to buy me one of those.
Yeah.
That one. I want it cut that way. And if I don't get that one, sorry, no go.
So,
no children, nothing.
Wow.
When I was talking to the jeweler,
But that's not how I feel.
they got a couple of different categories and all kinds of different like shapes and sizes and whatnot. 'Cause when I did buy my wife a ring. I got her a nice one. Spent $1,000 on it, which isn't like the best thing you can do, but
Hey, it's something.
like that was a lot for me at the time and now
Yeah.
even. But
Well, I mean, hell, you guys wanted to get married, so it doesn't matter if it's a $10,000 ring or even, if it ended up being $100 thing.
a ring pop.
A ring pop. Yeah, well, people have done that, like
Yeah.
propose with something else and like, I'll get you a ring later. Like they end up being engaged for a little bit and then, whatever, they get a ring later, they save up for it. They just want to let them know that, they love them then. Would you buy your wife a ring?
That's interesting you brought that up because girls aren't into me.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Okay, I
How could
keep
you?
hearing about this thing about USA and girls not liking you.
He's lying.
It's true.
He's lying. You're lying.
It's true.
It's a psychological thing he does to himself.
So I'm going to teach you something. I'm going to sum up everything you've ever learned, anything at all. You know how you talk to girls and get them to like you?
No.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Talk to them like you're talking to a buddy. That's it. That's it. That's it.
That makes so much sense.
That is it.
Have
That
you guys
makes-
seen that?
Because if you talk to a woman, a female, a girl, like they're this special, amazing thing, they're like, oh, this fucking guy. Just like all of them. They're all after me. But if you just thought, hey, what's up? How you
That
doing?
explains all the issues I've had.
have you,
It's you got to treat them like a buddy. You can't treat them like this mystical female dragon.
See, I treat
that's
them
out
like a
there
buddy.
you're chasing, because you chase them, it's unattractive.
I always
Going
try to
out
have
for
like pleasant
some
interactions
like
with
it, some
people.
don't.
I try to have pleasant interactions with people all the time.
Yeah.
And this sounds so terrible, but I know like women's their brain works just a little different. So I kind of tune things a little different. Obviously, depending on the person. Sometimes you can just act like they're a dude and they're just fine. But so I kind of tune it a little bit to each individual, and I guess it makes it seem like I care a lot about them. And I care about people, so it's not like I don't care, but it's they think it's a bit more than I intend. And it's been a common occurrence over the years, and I'm like, how do I not do that?
Treat people like people, they're gonna treat you like people back.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
And
You just treat them like people.
yeah. That's,
Brandon.
I tell
if
people
you-
that all the time.
if
I'm
you
like,
get
they're
giddy-
just people.
If you get
You
giddy,
just talk to people.
like a middle schooler gets giddy, like it's a girl.
What were you gonna say, Uso?
reminds me. I think I brought this up before, but that TikTok where it's just like, there's a guy duetting this like chick right afterwards, but the chick goes, "If y'all dudes just treat women like you do with your boys."
Oh yeah. if you flirt with women like you flirt with the
your
boys.
Then you would be pulling all the time. And then I remember the
Hey,
first
she's
one.
not wrong. She's not wrong.
The first one I saw was like, it's called homosexual for a reason. Otherwise, I go to jail.
Oh god.
Holy shit.
So that was my thought on that.
Oh.
I can't treat him like one of the homies if,
So there's a line.
yeah.
Treat him like the homie you're still trying to Not like Brandon. Maybe don't talk to him like Brandon because you're gonna scare him off.
Talk to him like me. What do you mean? What do you mean by
You guys
that?
are close homies. You probably say some.
Oh, you mean talk to him like? Oh, like
don't talk like you're talking to him.
Gotcha. I thought you meant
Talk like you're talking to somebody you'd see like every now and then,
I
like
think
once a
we're pretty
month, couple
PG.
times a month. Something.
Yeah, we actually are pretty PG as far as like
Yeah.
best friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Talk to you like you're talking.
No, because shit, he said
still
to his
pretty bad.
other groups of friends, it just immediately it's far worse than the way we
different.
talk to
It's
each other.
very different.
Yeah. No, it's
All right, maybe keep it PG, but don't be stupid.
yeah. I don't know. You know, that's kind of funny actually. Like, like, but I don't know. Then. Sorry.
Yeah,
Because I see that a lot. A lot of dudes do that to each other, and that for me, that's always been like, oh, that's kind of weird.
I do that to Lion every now and then.
We joke about shit with Lion because he always says things that make him seem a little gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like things
Like you swing the other way.
I'll make you question your sexuality. We're like, what, Lion?
See, I think that's what the boys do.
Yeah,
That's
but
what we
it
do.
gets a little worse.
little weird.
Sometimes he's just it's just a little bit wrong thing, wrong time.
Yeah.
I spend way too much time on the TikTok scene, and I've seen some crazy shit about stuff like that. Like, you gotta tell me I'm gonna drink a little bit of alcohol, then all of a sudden I'm an alcoholic. But if I clap my boys' fat cheeks one time, I'm gay.
Apparently, that's how it works.
Yeah, I think it is actually.
Oh God.
Hypocrite.
So, what do you do for a living?
Me for a living, I work in security.
Security.
Yeah, it's transportation type of security.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
not gonna probably guess, but I'm not gonna.
So
get too
you
much into
go
it.
on the buses and you're like, give me your wallet.
Shh.
It's for protection. You know?
Exactly
You pay
the
me
opposite.
for protection, so this bus doesn't get held up.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have a lot more money if I did that.
Well, maybe in a short amount of time, but
Yeah.
long term, I don't think it's a good gig.
No, it's probably not a long term game at all. I
So what do you do on the daily then?
on a daily, yeah, I try not. I'm gonna try not to get
to
too
like-
much into it.
Yeah.
but
Just give us a little.
was a very vague way of
Vague
saying,
to say it.
A vague say of
You
way of
touch
saying
people?
this. If the incident calls for it, I will have to touch
If they
people.
are maybe a little dangerous, you touch them.
Whether or not they're dangerous isn't the question. Always.
If they got a thick belt on,
But I
touch
do
them?
is
if they're male,
basically-
you touch them.
yeah, I don't touch females. My wife
You
would not
dig
like
through
that.
their bags.
Might have to do that a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends. A lot of people hate me. What I do, oh God, it's hard to describe sometimes, especially in vagueness.
Are we trying not to say the actual like?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid it.
Okay.
if I can. But
Well,
I'm sure anybody can
he-
guess. Plus, viewership is like me, so
He works around airplanes.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Airplanes
And people.
and lots of
He
people.
lets those people get to the place where they can get to the airplane.
Yeah.
And they make sure that nobody's gonna try to do anything weird to that airplane, right?
Something around that.
So
Yeah.
like Gandalf, like, you shall not pass.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
For
how does
certain
that?
things and certain items,
Yeah.
it
Okay.
goes, you shall not pass.
Damn, were airplanes around?
Or if you
then?
put it in this other bag, you can pass with it.
God.
Yeah, it's I enjoy my job. I love my job.
You like touching men?
Not that part. So none of us like that part of the job. However, the
Yeah.
people that like this job, they enjoy it because we like people. We like being around people. Although it's not exactly the thing that they want to do.
Yeah.
And they want to see. They want that stuff to happen to them. They don't like it because we take stuff away. We got to do something they don't like, but
Yeah.
we like it because we like interacting with all those people. Because you meet a lot of different people, all over the place. I've met people from Mexico. I've met people from freaking everywhere. First thing I think of is Mexico because
Yeah.
I work at. There's a specific place I work at. A lot of people from Mexico, and like Puerto
Passing
Rico
through.
and
Yeah.
Hispanic culture. A lot of Hispanic culture I see. I've seen Swedish, I've seen French, Italian, I've seen everything.
I've seen it all.
Everything.
The
I've seen
world coming
everything.
through, which is strange because
Afghanistan, like
where we're
Turkey.
located, it's kind of the center of the country.
It is, yeah.
But everyone likes to say we're flyover states. So
Yeah, I mean, kind of are. A lot of people fly over if you get the direct ticket, but if you don't get the direct ticket,
yeah.
you'll stop and see me.
hurts.
This is the worst place to be. Yeah, whatever. We're not getting to that.
Worst place to be.
Yeah, it's the worst place for a layover. Don't.
Oh,
stop here
for a layover. Oh, yeah.
Don't
yeah.
stop here. For
Maybe
a layover.
when the new airport's done, who knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Airport.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Supposed to be real nice. Although Chick-fil-A was denied access. Chick-fil-A was.
Why?
From what I heard, rumor has it. I could be wrong. Yes. However, I did hear Chick-fil-A got banned from that place because the LGBTQ community had decided to protest and actually won, which honestly,
Political stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A hates gays.
Even though they hire them.
I wouldn't say hate. Although the general consensus with Christianity that is associated with Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
it's like kind of like a no thing.
Which is strange because working for them, I hear, is very happy.
Yeah, I hear lots of good things. I dated somebody for a little bit, worked at Chick-fil-A, and she always just like, it was awesome.
My pleasure.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You saw
She liked it.
a cute person, right? Or something like that. At Chick-fil-A.
I saw a
Remember-
cute person at
remember-
Chick-fil-A.
sitting
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
And we
It's when
asked about the.
It's
And we,
when I opened up the door for that dude who worked there. And it's like,
oh, yeah. So before we went in, I was like, you know what would be funny? I said, what was the line I said?
I honestly don't
Like,
really
oh, yes. If you told one of the Chick-fil-A workers when you walked up, let me be your pleasure before you ordered. And this man opened the door and it happened to be a dude walking through, Chick-fil-A employee carrying boxes or strolling boxes through on a handcart. And he says like straight up, just like, oh, let me be your pleasure, and opens the door. And the guy was just looked at him like, and then started laughing.
You did that? Please tell me you winked.
Oh, he got it immediately. The dude passed the vibe check. He knew.
Oh, let me be your
He was laughing his ass off. He was like, "Oh, my pleasure." Like he's like, yeah. He said, "It is my pleasure." So
But yeah, right after we saw that.
yeah,
chick
we
that
saw
you thought
cute.
was-
I don't remember what
I
she
don't
looked like
remember
or
either.
her name.
But she came over.
Yeah.
To the table a couple times.
Yeah, to give us thing and make sure everything was good. And then you asked about lemonade.
I was curious.
You ever tried the frozen lemonade?
Not the frozen one.
And
Chick-fil-A,
apparently they
frozen
they
lemonade.
sell lemonade by the jug.
Yeah.
so
it's
good.
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know. That's why we asked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then we never saw her again.
Frozen lemonade, get it? They mix lemonade with like ice cream or
I haven't
something.
been to Chick-fil-A
It's like
since that one
smooth,
time.
creamy,
Seriously?
slightly
Yeah.
lemony. Oh,
There's Chick-fil-A on campus, so I have it every once in a while.
Well, must be nice.
It's not
you get the spicy chicken, you get the regular.
regular.
Do you get cheese on it for an extra charge?
Oh, he
Why would you get cheese on that?
Huh?
What cheese can you get on there?
Pepper jack.
I would not get
spicy.
American.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
but cheese on, I don't know.
Pepper
It's
jack.
it's still a fast food place.
That's true.
And so that's what I remind myself, because they make it seem like it's not a fast food place. They're like, this is healthy fast food. And then you're like, oh,
good chicken though.
and you're like, oh,
good chicken.
it's still fast food.
Popeyes is the best.
It's still
I think I
fast
like
food.
Popeyes.
It's got all the same shit in it, which I was like, damn. Once I found that out, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I've been duped.
But at least their chicken, I don't think it's raised with antibiotics anymore.
Yeah, I will say,
It used to, and then they came out and like, hey guys, we definitely have antibiotics in our chicken, but we're
now we
working on
don't.
getting
Yeah.
it out. We're working on it.
yeah. Hopefully they work on making it not shit. It tastes good, but not like shit for you. Because honestly, from what I've heard, at least from people working at Chick-fil-A, I mean, they take care of their people, and they're always staffed up. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Chick-fil-A short-staffed, even now.
Never.
And
Their rushes,
man, they
got, like,
run
3 and 4 lanes going.
Yeah,
Like,
they got 3-4 lanes going, and they are just running people through. I haven't had a mistake yet. Like, they got a system down. They take
So-
care of their people, and so Chick-fil-A as a business, like from what I understand, they're just doing it well. And I really want them to get like better food, like health wise, so that I don't feel terrible after I eat it and like, whoa,
I had
my stomach.
that one superfood. I had a superfood salad. It had like
Superfood salad.
kale and broccoli, and
Yeah, I just
all
want the
that good
chicken
stuff.
I just want the chicken sandwich to be good for me. Salads are salads or whatever, but I just don't want all the extra shit in my
the
chicken
best
sandwich.
way to make that chicken sandwich taste good and the most efficient way. They don't have to change the recipe. Nothing.
Oh, it's not about the taste.
To make it healthier.
Yeah.
So this is what you do. You just totally ignore the fact that it's unhealthy.
I'm telling you, even if I did that, it just like it. I can feel my stomach just goes. It's terrible, and I eat oils all day, like olive oil and all this other stuff, and so it's not like the oil or the fat or even the chicken, or even the bun because I eat wheat and stuff. It's none of that stuff, but that shit just makes my stomach spin in a circle.
Is it a bothersome thing on the video here that I'm just kind of going back and forth like this
I
the
don't
whole
care.
time?
No, don't worry, man. In the beginning, like I would just move, and if you look at our previous ones, I would shake the table, and the cameras were attached to the table.
Oh, that's right. It's like-
Yeah, see, that's the brilliant part about this.
bad.
Because you look back, and it's like the cameras are going wop wop
And
wop,
then my camera would be attached to his.
and it would just be like,
It wobble even more because mine's extended.
Oh my gosh.
was
Yeah,
terrible.
because I don't know. My wife says I have like HD. She says I have 80 of these HD things. I don't know what she means by that, but like, yeah, I don't know. So I'm always trying to like move around.
I think all of us are in that similar boat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a weird thing. More and more common. I wonder if this is like an actual thing or just like
Well,
a
I
human
think-
condition where you just want to go, 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 go.
Well, from what I've heard, it's kind of something increasing because of a lot of conditions that people are in now, like a lot of it will stem from devices and instant gratification versus delayed gratification,
that makes sense.
and the way the brain forms, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And also, it's overdiagnosed, and it could be different things. A lot of people are sleep deprived, and that causes that sort of same thing. So it's all sorts of madness.
Yeah. I'm definitely not sleep deprived.
Yeah, I've been getting my sleep. What about you? So you sleeping well?
Last night I did.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
For once in a while.
Yeah, I think I slept at. Oh God, maybe not.
Yeah, I think I went to bed at 1 and woke up
No,
at 2.
I slept at 12 and got up at like 6.
Went to sleep at 12 and got up at 6. So about 6 hours. That's
Is that good for you?
on my day.
I mean,
for my
it's
day,
average
it's good.
for me.
It's average for you?
Average.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you didn't have to pull yourself out of bed, would
Oh,
you
like,
naturally
I just-
sleep like 7 or 8 hours, or is it still 6?
Yeah, I think naturally I'd wake up at 8.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
naturally are on an 8-hour rhythm.
Yeah.
Because I know some people it's 9, some people it's 7.
Yeah. Because I think over the weekend when I didn't set an alarm, I woke up at 8.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
I've been loving the fact, but hating the fact that no matter what so far, I've been waking up at 6:30.
Oh God.
No matter what, I could go to sleep like really late, but I guess my rhythm's kind of on now. 6:30, wake up, and I go, oh fuck, I don't have to be up till 7 today. I'm just looking, and I'm like,
What time? So you usually wake up 6:30. What time do you usually wake up for like whether it's work or just like a normal day? What's your
For work, 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
God, it must be nice.
yeah. When do you wake
Crazy.
up?
I wake up at 1 in the morning.
Damn, when do you go to sleep? 2? No.
I go to sleep anywhere between 7 or 8. Sometimes
7 or 8.
8:30 or 9. 9 is like a really bad day. I've only done that a couple.
Oh, that seems like that would be terrible. How many
Yeah,
hours?
it's
9.
Bad.
Sounds like you're going to have a bad day.
Yeah. It's 9, 10,
should've started
11,
a little
12,
earlier.
1. It's 4.
Well, he's got a couple days off, right?
Oh yeah. So I got.
Yeah,
a week
yeah.
off.
That's why I was trying to get it like, hey, Monday.
This is the only reason I'm here today.
Yeah.
I was able to get time off, and it's oh man. Even last night, just having that full night of sleep was great, and then tonight again, full night.
Yeah, you're 6 days a week, right?
Yep, 6 days.
And then you got a child at home
Yep.
and a weef.
Yep, and
Yeah.
a weef. Beautiful weef.
Yeah, what do you do in your free time?
I haven't had any, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay, what is your free time taken by then?
My free
Not
time-
necessarily. I shouldn't say taken by,
Okay.
but what do you replace your free time with?
So anytime I'm not working or going to work or whatever, getting ready for work, I spend way too much time on TikTok.
free time? No.
Free time. Yeah. So I got I like to cook a lot too.
Is that
So
why I
like-
have like 50 TikToks in my...
No.
I even watched that. They stacked up for me a while ago, and I watched all of them, and now they're 50 again.
Oh my
Brandon, I
gosh.
send you like one or two every week.
Don't yell at me.
And you're here sending me like 11 on one weekend. Like, dude,
Okay,
come on.
let me tell you though.
You don't even watch mine.
It's not on two. It's not at 2:00. I can tell you when it is.
Okay.
It's probably at about 8:30. Because I get off work at 7. I get home. I take my dog out. I sit down and take my shoes off. And when I sit down and take my shoes off, I flop over, and then I can barely like hold my head up, and then I pull out my phone, and now I'm swiping on TikTok,
yeah.
and that's where I send all of them
Yeah,
on
that's
Saturday and Sunday.
That's an interesting way of saying you're addicted.
Yeah, I'm so ached and tired.
Yeah, you're addicted.
Like I'm doing physical
addicted.
labor all day,
Hey Brandon,
nonstop.
we're talking about TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're addicted.
Yeah, I'm not an addict. I swear.
I remember because you're always just like, don't let that get to you. Don't let that get to you.
But I only really do it those days.
Okay.
The rest of the week, I'm working on stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you
okay,
say it
yeah,
like that? But it's just those.
Not addicted.
I swear to God, I can quit at any time.
It's like,
I deleted it at one point, and then we were getting on TikTok for this, and so I got it again. So
remember that.
it would not
should
be here.
watching-
I remember
you should
that.
be watching TikToks on our podcast TikTok.
Maybe. But then it'll all be like my taste of stuff, and
don't
that's
know.
a little too educational.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay,
Already?
hit that.
Okay.
You want to hit
same.
that pause, or should
Pause. Where should we go? Should we go?
Whoa.
Okay.
There's 3 of us.
should we keep talking without?
keep
One of
talking,
us
keep
walks
talking.
All right, all right.
Because I'm gonna have to go urinate here.
All right, well, that little bitch is out of here. No, I'm kidding.
he can still hear you. He's in the room.
He doesn't have headphones on. He can't hear me.
He heard your voice.
He knows I'm kidding. I hope.
You said
What?
you said you're gay.
No. Stop
okay.
saying that. Why does everybody say that? No. Dude, I hate that so much.
You know, honestly, it's I got that a lot too growing up.
Yeah. It
even-
hasn't stopped though.
Even my history
It
with
hasn't
females,
stopped.
It's always been like, oh my god, nerdy's gay. I'm like, you know what? I could be.
Not even. It's been middle school because that's when everyone is suddenly like, "Oh, girls."
Yeah.
And there's one thing I said, and I said one day to my best friend at the time, I was like, "Man, all girls are bitches." And it sounded so bad, but that's not like what I meant by it.
Yeah.
I meant by it's like they're a little more catty.
Yeah.
And just kind of, I don't know, it was everything. They were interacting with them, especially at that point in time, because you know everything's weird at that point in time was
Yeah.
just weird. And I had like, you know, girl friends that were girls in elementary school the whole
Yeah.
time. Like I had some guy friends, but it was a group of girls that I was friends with. And so you hit middle school and all of a sudden, you know, I don't have that group of friends that are girls. And also because we moved around a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, and they're changing now.
Yeah.
They're a little more catty. They're a little more, you know, something else. And, so I said that, and man, after that, all I heard was, "Man, you're kind of gay," or he would be like, "Do you think she's pretty?" I'd be like, not really." He's like, "Really?"
I'll tell you what it
she's
is.
hot as hell.
Did you just
I'll
say
tell you
you're
what
gay?
it is.
No,
I'll tell you why people think we're gay sometimes.
why?
Not together. Not together. We're
Is it the
brothers.
baby earrings
inside.
stuff?
Yeah, baby earrings.
Yeah.
That's what those are. Little
Yeah,
babies.
I know I'm just a little more eccentric sometimes, but
and that's why. That's why. It's not.
and is it
traditionally
because friends
masculine
with
to
girls
be-
too?
Yeah,
Because that's made some people jealous in relationships too. I'm like, this is just
Yeah.
how I am with people.
Coming up in
I'm not-
middle school, I was always around dudes, but like in high school, I started shifting more to a female crowd, and I had my my group of females, Chris's Angels. You remember that?
Oh my god, yeah, that was weird.
I didn't sleep with any of them. It wasn't like that. It's just a group of girls I just got super close with, and we just had just this thing going. It was pretty good.
I was always able to talk to a lot of them when a lot of the dudes wouldn't.
Yeah.
So they'd be talking about them, and I'd be like, oh yeah, she's got this going on, doing this, and they'd just talk to me and talk to me and talk to me. Maybe I listened, I don't know. Maybe I
Maybe I just plugged my ears in and
well, no, I
pretended.
mean, like, maybe that's the reason why they talk to me is because I listened, but I wasn't always the best listener at the time either. So I don't know if maybe it was just, I was just a little edgy enough or
Brother,
something.
you are an
know?
amazing listener. What are you talking about?
What?
What?
Nah.
What topic?
Did you ever have any trouble like that, USA? Where
Yeah, what was your crowd?
what was your
I
what
didn't
was your
talk to
thing?
people in high
When
school.
did you first hit puberty?
Oh yeah, he was alone.
I don't even know.
You told me that you were like kind of just alone for most of your,
Yeah.
and you kind of grew up on the computer.
Yeah.
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 Which
I
explains
grew up
why he's
alone.
so good at it.
What do you mean?
Just being technology.
I'm not.
Not good
Have
at
you
computer?
seen you type, or not like speed wise, but
Type?
like organization on a page typing?
That was from school.
Dude, exactly.
So
you take notes on a computer. Man,
You can take notes on a
Fuck, dude.
computer? You can keep up with that?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I can't. I'm like,
I think it's the tab and enter key
I
that
think
you really
I'm
got
better now than I was before because of the typing club.
Oh yeah,
website,
but
yeah.
I showed him that one though.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Oh wait, we already mentioned this. So that
What?
interesting keyboard. You want to show that to everybody
Oh.
here? Show that to future me.
Yeah. So
This
I
thing.
got this. I forgot what it was called. Brandon, what is it called?
Good question.
Camcorder. Here, I'll come in. I'll come in closer so you guys can have a closer look.
It's
but-
ridiculously awesome. So basically, how it works is there's a bunch of these little dials that look like the
Dials? You mean
or
joysticks?
Joysticks that looks like the analog sticks on like Xboxes. And
Oh, you're
whatnot.
gonna ruin the focus. Hold on. Oh wait.
Oh, you
I can't
really see
tell.
into it.
Oh, there it goes.
is.
Yeah.
And so you put each finger on one of those. You move them around, but basically left, right, up, down, middle. Like each one is like a different. Does it go by letter or phrase?
You know,
It goes by letter. When you
and what would you
okay.
say? Those are like A's.
when you do multiple letters at the same time, it does a word.
Yeah, and it's ridiculously awesome, and I see how it's like incredibly fast. I've seen TikTokers talk about it actually.
I wonder if you could get custom ones. Do you think they make them in B's,
Bees?
I hope you could hear me.
C's,
Bee?
double B?
I hope you guys can hear me.
Because you're just like,
What's your hand size?
no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm being
Oh,
a
this-
dirty dog.
No, I pick up what you're putting down now.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you?
This is the
Never mind.
ABC. Oh man.
And make them. Never mind. That only gets worse, and I don't want to get even worse.
Where are you going with this, bro?
Confused.
I don't know. Well,
So that one is probably
those
A
are
cup.
about A's. Would
Those
you
are
say?
that's an A cup size. The B
Oh.
cup would be slightly bigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How vague do you?
I only know D's.
Same. Well, no,
D's
I've had a
what?
wide swath.
These what? USA.
You're right. My bad.
Finish that.
No, never mind. Never mind.
You ever tried Ligma?
What is that?
Ligma balls.
How could I do that?
Yeah. Why did you do that? Oh, you know Candace, right?
You guys want to go get some Wendy's after?
Shut your mouth.
Wendy's? No.
Wendy's not spin your mouth.
No. I said no.
Oh, you still said
I
Wendy's.
said Wendy's. No.
Yeah, you should have just said no.
There was
You should have just said
hesitation, I
no.
think. I think you wanted it.
I said Wendy's. No.
You should have just said no.
No.
You know, you
And
probably-
I thought I was
Okay,
like,
Wendy's is
are you
good
talking about my
fast
dog?
food
I
too.
could bring her here sometime.
Oh, I miss Wendy's.
She'll probably try to kill Miko though,
Probably.
You wanna
and then
introduce your
she'll
dog
wag
to
her
my
tail
cat?
afterwards. She'll be like, "I got it."
You should introduce your dog to one of my cats.
Which one do you want to die first?
I wouldn't use that language, but if it would meet Maury, that'd be all right.
Maori, Meowry.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
we got 3 cats at home. Maury,
That one's-
Kira, and Nezzy.
Yeah, no, she's still very reactive to animals. So I mean, if you want to try it,
As long as you got a tight grip. That, I mean, you have
Yeah.
the harness on. Harness won't fall off, right? Because my wife
Yeah.
would actually kill me if your dog killed my cat.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
wouldn't be allowed over, probably.
Get it? She listens to me enough to where if I stomp over, she goes, and that's not because I beat her.
Whatever you say.
She's just traumatized.
Just like how I beat my wife. Don't
Yeah.
beat my wife.
I make dog beating jokes too much about my
I make
specific
wife
dog.
beating jokes way too much.
And I never beat my dog. But here's the thing: like she's definitely someone has beaten her before.
Yeah.
So if you're stretching and you lift like something up in your hand, she'll start cowering down, and I'm like, oh, I didn't mean it. Or like packaging, she's scared of packaging, so I'll be opening my Amazon box, she'll come over, sniff it, like, and then I'm like, oh, and then I open it up, and then the crinkle of something, and she'll just be like, out of here. She'll lay in her bed and just be like shivering. I'm like, oh my God.
She's scared of your BB gun too, right?
Yeah, just scared of guns, knives. She's over knives. She's chilled out a little bit around things shaped like a gun. I've been trying to train her, like with an airsoft gun, I'll pull it out and I'll be like, heal. And so I'm trying to train her to come by my side whenever there's like something that looks like a weapon.
Yeah.
So that way, if there ever is something like that, she'll just come by my side. Hopefully, that's the goal. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Eventually we'll get there.
Yeah, where's Miko? He's usually around here.
What is
He
Nico scared
doesn't
of?
do
Me?
well with
New
multiple
people.
Yeah, because I walked in, he immediately freaked the hell
I was
out.
holding
Snatched
him.
up a little bit.
I was holding him, just weirdly as I do, right? And usually he's chill, right? Open the door, Chris comes through, and all of a sudden he's like claws out, twisting, and like he didn't catch my skin, but my shirt, he was like full grip on my shirt. I'm like, Jesus Christ! And so like.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was beating the cat like he beats his dog. He doesn't beat his dog. I'm kidding.
Nah, bro.
I make
I
a
just
lot of
throw
wife
my
beater
dog.
jokes,
No.
too. I make a lot of those at work, and it's bad because honestly, if anything, she beats me more. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's abusive.
we're
Better be
not.
careful.
We're
Hey,
not
if you're
violent.
if you're in experiencing assault, I had to think about what the words were. What is it? Is
love
that
some
battery?
assault.
No, that's if it's a weapon.
Yeah, battery.
Abuse. That's what I was looking for. If you're experiencing abuse.
I thought you were looking for a completely different word.
Yeah, if you're
my
experiencing
God.
abuse, you need to get the hell out.
Oh, if you've been.
Get out. Go.
You might be entitled to compensation now.
Compensate.
Yeah, no, I just know men like to hide their abuse and then hint at it.
Not me.
You're really open with the
Yeah.
like, yeah, she beat me the other day. It made me feel alive.
Oh,
That's actually how my Apple Watch. I had one of the Gen 2s, but it ended up breaking because we were playing around, having some fun. You know how couples do. Not like
She
that,
took out
but-
the hammer.
No, it was a hairbrush, and she was just swinging it around, not trying to hit me, but just kind of swinging. And I put my
God.
hands up because I'm the man. I'm gonna grab that brush out of her hand. It hits my wrist, and I'm like,
Right on the watch.
yeah, right on the watch. I'm like, oh, wait. I pull my jacket back. I'm like, fuck. And she starts freaking out. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's fine. She was freaking out. And
Bring her to tears.
she was pretty sad. I had that.
Wasn't
thing.
that special?
It was actually the first gift she got me. I think it was actually my 21st birthday.
Whoa, that long ago? Dude, I'm 22 now.
I'm 24 now.
I'm turning 25.
And I remember
older
when
than
you
me.
were
That's right.
21.
You're
I
older
think
than me.
I think I was
It was before I was 21.
yeah, no, I think I knew you when you were 21.
You should have known me when I was at least 20.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so, 'cause
18.
you
that's right.
talked about when he
Cuz I started Twisted when I was like 18.
Yeah.
It was right after high school, wasn't it?
Because I
It
started,
was senior year.
Yeah.
I was dating when I was
semester. Yeah.
19 years.
19 years of age is when wow. Dude, I've known you for a while.
Yeah.
My first impression of you was, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, that's because
you were
dating
an individual, and
whose sister was your
pretty
friend?
close with, not super close with her, but I was close with her sister, and we were pretty good buddies for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, who the fuck is this guy trying to touch my younger sister?
That's a weird thought.
And then Brandon's like, no, he's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Which is weird because he would
He's a cool guy.
he would mention you. I'd be like, wait, how do you know about my brother?
Like, do I need to
Did I?
fucking hit this
Yeah.
guy? Like,
Oh yeah, because they would tell me stories about you.
Yeah,
About
so,
me?
Yeah.
So you
Oh
would
my
know you would know things about like him and things that are going on sometimes. How the fuck do you know that? I didn't tell you that. Oh
brother
yeah,
didn't know,
that's
but he
right.
knew.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
funny.
It's weird. And all my family knows you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even
We know USA.
yeah, everyone knows
gay
who
lover.
USA is. Wait, what?
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 I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Nothing.
Yeah, Philip made that joke one time.
Oh, really?
Because we were doing the thing at school where we were passing out flowers and stuff. And I walk in, dressed nice with a bouquet of flowers. And like,
Yeah.
oh, is that for USA?
Speaking of which, February's coming up. It's around the corner.
What are you getting?
Make time for it. Make time for Okay, whoa, wait.
I was like, dude,
Wait.
That's gonna get more Korean barbecue.
Explanation.
that was the worst way to drop that one.
Explanation.
Oh yeah.
Explanation.
Please do.
Yeah, that might be a little necessary.
So-
man. Come on.
We just like to go.
On Valentine's Day, we just like to go.
We just go out together and
We go out together. There are flowers involved. We just walk around together, just have a good time.
Is this real? Are you making this worse right now? Hold
Why
on.
must you say that?
No, but pretty much we just go around in a random public area and we just start handing out roses. We hand out roses
You exchange roses to each other?
to the unfortunate or the
unfortunate, yeah, there were a couple of those.
The young ladies around campus.
Yeah, because there was one where it was like the first, because we were trying to be able to talk
you're
to people.
talking about the
straight
one that
up.
denied you.
No.
Oh.
What?
Yeah,
The one
okay.
denied me?
Yeah.
What?
The what? The first
You
one?
got rejected.
First one.
Right? The first one?
Oh,
you're
not
like-
that one. No.
Like, let's go look at the gym.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no,
oh,
not her,
okay.
not her.
Okay.
No, there was one where I just started so strong, just like
Ooh.
USA
that was
didn't
the
even
first one.
No, the second one.
Oh, this is the second one.
The second,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
because
you
we
went,
were walking by her, and then I was like, "Hey, like
flower,
I just
please.
kind of pivoted. And it was like, "Hi," and not like screamed it, but like
Okay, so
I was very like upfront, and she was like, "Hey."
Brandon.
We were about to cross
probably
a
be, like,
crosswalk.
You probably made
against
her
the wall.
Instagram story.
Brandon would probably be against the wall. The girl would be like right here, and then he just turns, "Hi." I was like, "What?"
Hi, you're
Just, it was like a last minute. I was like, should I talk to this one? And I was just walking. I'm like, yeah, why not? Hey, yeah. And then I mean, she was like, whew, totally fine with it. Like
Yeah, she
honestly,
gave off
that
the same energy.
That
Oh my God.
worked perfectly for her. Oddly enough, but I was just like, oh God. Afterward, I was like, I feel bad. That was just like, I might have scared the shit out of her.
I got that on camera.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Was it not on camera?
No.
And then with you, we probably run into like freshman girls or something because there was 3 of them, and it was USA's turn,
They're
right?
super awkward.
And they
guys
were
took
really awkward. Yeah, and it was just the most awkward interaction. I'm like, I don't like this. I'm uncomfortable because
God.
they're so awkward. And I was just like, come on, guys. Like,
They're the new Ted Bundy.
I don't know. It's like even if you're not used to that sort of thing happening, like most people would be like, oh no thanks, or oh this is kind of weird, or they were just so like
They were like awkwardly saying yes, but no. But they decided yes and awkwardly.
I was just like, what?
Were those that was the 3 that you guys were talking about, where the 2 were pressuring the one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
that
Well,
group?
maybe because there was a second group, and that one was like the perfect.
Oh yeah.
The perfect group,
The
'cause
one- the last group.
Yeah, because the last group, it was mostly females. I don't think there was a dude in there. Was it all female? Yeah,
It was.
but they were like they had a bunch of instruments, so I don't know what they were doing, like what they were. But they were going somewhere as a group, and they had instruments, like musical instruments, and yeah, all of them. We walked past them, and I was like, USA, you gotta. That's a group. That's a whole group, and
It always
there
makes
were
more comfortable. for
yeah,
the other people.
and it was like, we have the bouquet because we didn't give away the bouquet.
But you wanted it.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
you were
you
like,
gave away the
what are we
bouquet.
gonna do with this bouquet? I was like, shit, I'll take it home. I like flowers. And then we pass, and you're like, but I thought you wanted the bouquet. I'm like, no.
It's like-
This is a group. Go ahead, you got this. It's your turn anyway. go ham, right?
And so we're walking up these
Up
two
the
sets
stairs.
of stairs.
Yeah.
We're on the second part. We're halfway up the stairs. We're doing that U-turn to go up the other set.
I stop. I'm like,
And I was
dude,
like, ah.
I'm talking to him right there. And then I'm like, come on. And he goes down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pass them first and then come back.
Yeah, because they're like at the base of the stairs, just a
and you're
couple
like,
feet
"Oh,
away.
let's
We go
pass by
up,
these people, and then
up, and then it's
Okay.
like back down.
Okay.
You're lucky I just do things.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? You don't just do them unless I say something, which is funny.
But yeah. That was
Yeah, no, and there was one chick who was a lot more receptive about it. But good moves. He engaged the whole group, but they all
good.
kind of like they almost wanted that one individual. Like
yeah,
they
it's
thought
almost
maybe
like they tried to step back.
Yeah.
She was probably the one that was single.
Yeah.
Has been pitching about the fact that she hasn't.
I don't
found a
know.
man
She-
yet in college.
They
Don't
all
know.
seemed like they were in a good mood, so I don't know.
Oh.
But that one they were kind of like, pushing.
Pushing.
But they were all laughing. They kind of pushed her to the front, and then the pictures were great. It was a good interaction. She got a whole ass bouquet.
Yeah, I
and it
saw
was,
that Instagram post. That,
Yeah.
Actually, that looked
I might
fun.
delete mine though because it doesn't make sense.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
My comment. Maybe I'll just delete the comment.
Comment?
What'd you comment?
The base thing. I don't remember, but I remember it or not.
Huh?
Caption.
Oh.
On
It doesn't make sense.
on what your Instagram?
Yeah, because nobody's proposing, and it was about marriage and divorce. I
No, there was
remember.
one that
But
was proposing.
Yeah, but
wasn't
that was both USAs. The ones I took pictures with, none of them proposed.
Okay.
Had the ring or anything.
You had a ring?
Well, he had a couple rings,
Yeah.
not like
Oh, he
engagement
used a
rings,
ring.
but
Okay. That's
yeah, no. So I might delete mine because it's just me, a couple pictures with a bouquet and a chick with flowers. It
But
just
then I want to delete mine.
no, because yours has a person proposing.
Yeah,
it
but
makes
I
sense.
just don't like the way I look.
You don't? Yeah, well, we just need better and more Instagram posts, and then we can delete those later.
They'll
should
just
look
be
at my
very-
Instagram of me proposing.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was nice.
my
But that's like
actual
an
wife, not
actual
my
wife.
fake
Yeah. I'm like, that's different. That's different. And you had a professional photographer, an actual
Yeah, I did.
ring.
We actually did a real ring, an actual photographer, which is one
Yeah.
of my friend's moms. She's
And your location was just so much better.
Oh, it was-
we were
it was so
just catching
significant.
people where they were.
This is significant location.
Like there was one that we were. I think one of the first ones. The one you had to run up to
Yeah.
just because she was walking away. He's like,
Hi.
no. But we were jogging. We're like jogging, and then we walked real fast.
No, because you were just like that one. I was like, oh, you want me to run? I was
so
like,
far away.
okay.
I was like, do it. Yeah.
so I just started jogging.
Yeah. And then the second one, she's like, I got to be somewhere. I'm like, walk with me. Like, and I was like, walk and talk. And then we snapped a picture real quick and went off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was kind of looking back. It sucked though. It was really hot out.
Super hot.
It was
Oh my
super
God.
hot out that day. I almost hated.
Weren't you guys dressed up and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long sleeve, long
Layers.
pants.
Oh, no thanks.
Layers.
And it was Friday, so there were less classes that day.
Yeah.
And so we walked the campus like 4 times.
Yeah. I know the campus like the back of my hand.
Is
now.
your
it's
current college or your
yeah,
past one?
certain current one. And
Okay.
the campus is still kind of small even
Yeah.
though. And I was like, oh damn, I didn't realize just how small this campus was.
Yeah.
But so
Small, but
it was
pretty, isn't it?
it was fun, but it sucked.
Yeah. It's a pretty campus though. You said there are a lot of trees around.
Yeah,
or-
a lot of trees.
That's good. Cobblestone.
Yeah, no
cobblestone?
more like brick in places.
Brick. Okay.
There are some places that are brick and it's a lot of concrete and
You know that-
contemporary.
The mossy stone.
Oh yeah,
On
in
Minecraft. Oh, you instantly knew mossy
Yeah,
stone.
mossy
Anytime
stone.
I made anything ever, it was always mossy stone.
cobblestone.
I thought it was the
or like
best
the
material.
stone bricks. I forget what they called it, but it was the bricks instead of the cobble, and it was mossy. I really liked those.
mossy bricks.
They were like you make it from
So-
cobblestone. It's concrete, and you just bake it a bunch and go into the one thing that makes it patterned.
I did not mention that the Minecraft I played was years and years ago on our Kindles.
Yeah, I think
Kindle
it
Fire.
had it.
Oh, it had it too.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't mossy. It wasn't
Wasn't it just smooth stone?
Yeah, but it was like it looked like little bricks, like a castle, like castle bricks.
Is it just not smooth stone bricks? I don't.
That may be it. That may be it. But it had moss on it, and Yeah, build it out of everything. And holy shit, dude, we did play a lot of Minecraft on Kindle.
Oh, we did. I went back and looked
That
at
was
some
so
of the
much. That's
worlds.
so much harder than on PC.
Hours. Yeah, it was hard.
So much harder.
Yeah.
Just because you have limited resources and the controls suck.
He's gonna find it, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's it.
What is it? Yeah, that one.
Which one?
Oh, they're
What,
just
that's
stone
mossy?
bricks. They're literally just called stone bricks.
Hold on, let me put my glasses on.
No,
But
that's-
mossy. But mossy.
I don't care.
Check
as long
out
as
mossy
it's
stone bricks.
As long as it's mossy, we'll be okay.
Mossy. That sounds like a name. Of
Yeah,
someone.
mossy stone bricks.
Mossy.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
that's what I would.
I love mossy stone bricks.
Yeah.
I love those. That was my favorite.
Those,
material.
yeah, and everything looked old and stuff, and
Oh,
then you
it's
put
mystical. You
then
can
you
see a
put like the library books in places. I think on one of the worlds we were collaborating with, when COVID hit, I put a library in, and I used mossy cobblestone because it was like a balcony.
Yeah.
And then I used mossy cobblestone on there, and then it kind of transitioned to regular cobblestone.
cool
than wood.
world.
That was.
I don't know where it is.
So be honest.
You had an aquarium and everything.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Be honest.
How hard would you guys fuck with dragons if they were real? Even if you knew that there was a likelihood you'd die at like age like 22.
I wouldn't want to burn my dick. That's sure. That's for sure.
No, that'd be painful. But would you be like a dragon tamer? You think so?
I mean, I watched all the How to Train Your Dragon. Of course.
Yeah, you just gotta have eels. Fear is the way to
I'm a big fan of dragons. I freaking love dragons.
dragon these.
Yeah, no. No dragon of nuts today. No, I love dragons. I like what they symbolize, just the power, the strength.
You know, it's something
Some of them fly, some of them have like water jets, but
people. Oh yeah, we used to draw dragons all the time.
yeah, we love dragons.
We had like complex dragons too. Mine were always like top heavy. Like they had these huge heads,
Yours were always like
long neck,
like
huge
Japanese
head.
culture or Chinese culture. You know, have they like the big head and skinny little
But
body?
when I mean like big head, no. It would be like they'd have like a good base. Like these dragons have a good solid base, big wings, but then they'd have like these thin necks, and then the front portion of the head, like the mouth and the eyes, would be here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, just like all this head out here, and they're just this big solid like this dragon had all this head right here, skinny neck, big base of a body. So it kind of looked like
Your dragon's head right now.
yeah.
Keep it PG, guys.
Yeah.
No, I love dragons. I bought a book.
I wonder if they're real. I hope
Noble.
they're real.
I wish they were.
Because some say like the Tyrannosaurus Rex could have been a dragon, and then the wings just deteriorated or something. Because
see
the
that being
wings are
possible.
made of like different structures of bone and such, and so
Skin.
it breaks down. Yeah,
What's it called?
I would love to think that dragons.
The freaking scappy, the skin flappy monsters from dinosaur days. I can't.
Dinosaur?
Pterodactyl.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're talking about.
Wasn't there one like an ornithopyrus or whatever?
It's bigger than that.
That was bigger than
It
that.
had,
I did
the
like
two
a
horns. And
I did a report in like first grade on it. I
Yeah.
couldn't spell it worth shit though. And that's why the only time I've ever heard it was then. So I'm trying to base it off of like what I remember how it's pronounced from then, which is probably wrong.
in elementary school,
Ornithopyrus? I don't know.
I always got these two. You know how you go to the library like every week or every other week on a certain day, like Wednesday or something. I always get two books. I'd switch between the book about snakes that had all the snakes on it, all the snakes,
Snake.
or the one about dragons that had all the dragons and all the different types of dragon, like the water dragons and I like
All the ones that existed.
I got a necklace I call my douchebag necklace. It's a sword with a dragon wrapped
With a
around
dragon.
it. Yeah.
Did you have that, or is that new?
No, I've had it for my douchebag days.
I feel like I should know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about.
I used to wear it a lot. It was around the time.
Yeah, back when you wore all white for some reason.
No. It was
Not that after that.
I wore all
This
white.
dude would wear like white
What?
gym pants, white t-shirt, and a white backwards hat. That's when you got your ears pierced,
No,
and
I
you'd
wa-
wear it just like a.
I didn't do that. Don't listen to him.
He did that, and there was one summer camp. He did it hardcore, like every day. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Where you punched that tube for no goddamn reason, and you fucked your knuckle up. Yeah, you were sitting on top of the tube and you're like, yeah, I'm cool. Punch the tube. Oh, it didn't even
do it
hurt.
for no reason. I didn't do it for no reason.
You were trying to prove something.
I lost my earring.
Oh, yeah, you were
I
mad. He just got his ears pierced.
Just got him pierced, and then like I was wrestling with the dude who thought he was badass.
Yeah. Oh, you must have been like a freshman in high school or something.
No, this was younger than that. This was like 7th grade.
Oh, I guess we did kind
coming out of
of.
7th, going into 8th grade.
We did wrestle with Dad a lot.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And this
I remember.
dude, he was a douche anyway. So he was like coming after me.
And you were sitting on top of the tube. With your woman. With your woman, you were sitting on top of the tube with your woman. Just like
ass.
like looking all like oh yeah, with the white hat backwards, the earrings, and then the white shirt with you had a necklace and then white gym pants. I remember this because I remember walking up on that playground like, what the fuck is going on?
I really don't want to believe that happened. I don't, but
Dude, you went through a lot of phases, I'll tell you that.
I went through a lot of phases.
Yeah.
What phase am I in now? Dad phase.
Yeah.
Dad phase. I'm a dad and I got a little baby girl at home. She's about to turn a year old.
Oh.
Yeah, just a couple of days. Oh yeah, you can come to that birthday party.
I couldn't get work off.
You couldn't get work?
No, because I had asked work off before and then we're short staffed.
Yeah.
And so I was
We're
like,
all short-staffed.
damn, I guess not.
Yeah.
Would have though. If I had a little bit more notice, I
That's
probably
right. She
would have been able
likes
to.
books. She'll read a lot of books.
Books.
Yeah, books. Okay.
She can read chapter books now.
Yeah, she's pretty good with that. She has full work.
College reading level.
Go ahead and just buy a whole series of the Harry Potter set.
Oh my, do it, dude.
If you do that, I will read them. She's not gonna read them until for a long time.
You know how in like grade school and elementary school, it was always the biggest deal to have like the highest reading level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hated it.
Everyone was like in a college reading level. Except for like some people.
I believe that everybody was in a college.
Yeah.
But
I think that's
I
BS.
believe it now. I believe it now because when you get to college and when you're coming off of high school where you read less books and they were more forced on you, so people did less reading for enjoyment. And after you get your like ELA stuff done, you don't do any spelling or words. People afterward, and I've noticed this with myself, your vocabulary, especially when you enter the workforce, goes plunges.
There's something I noticed about that, and I think I agree with you. Is I noticed I've heard so many stories of people who like all through like middle school they read books and books like
Top reading levels.
I read the Maximum Ride. I read the
remember that
Hunger
one.
Games.
I had a
I read the
dream about
Divergent
that.
series. I read all the time, all those. I'd stay up late, and I used to get in trouble with mom for staying
Up
reading
late.
book.
I used to skip homework just to read.
Yeah. But as soon as you got into high school, I don't know, something about it. Just all of a sudden, like you're reading so much of other stuff. You're just like, I don't fucking like reading anymore. This is stupid.
Yeah, they're like,
am I-
read this. And then all of a sudden you got so many things to juggle and
Why
you're
am I
like,
reading when I could be
fuck.
talking to girls, man?
Bitches like books,
imagine.
right?
Imagine.
Were you not like that at all?
Yeah.
No?
No, I wasn't.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lived on the web. You surfed that net.
Despite the
Played
big
those
game.
games.
Played
I
with
talk
my
big
Rubik's
game,
Cube.
but I got so much social anxiety all the time.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
I would still do it and say and then get out in the crowd a little bit, but I got so much social anxiety. Not anymore. I see thousands of people a day. I talk to 1,000 people a day, and I don't care. They're all fucking people now.
I stabbed
I don't
mine.
give a shit anymore.
I stabbed mine.
You what? You
I
stab your
stabbed
people?
mine.
I stabbed I was a little confused.
My social anxiety.
I stabbed mine. I'm so anxious.
Oh man.
But we should probably end it here if you think it's a good point to stop.
Probably.
I want to know more about you. So
Me.
Yeah, talk a little bit more. Well, we'll give about 10 minutes. How about
Okay.
that?
I love your glasses, by the way.
Thank you.
Where'd you get them?
God damn it. I hate you.
Where did you get those glasses, Usa?
My ex-girlfriend got it for me in Singapore.
Damn.
You know what's really
pain.
cool about that?
If only I had known that before, I
Nothing
wouldn't have
matters
brought
other
it
than
up.
The fact that you got cool glasses.
Yeah, you're right.
They're cool. They're cool
Thanks.
glasses. It doesn't matter where they came from.
Well, what else did you want to know about me? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Are you
you're
socially
a good-looking
anxious all the
dude. You
time?
got cool glasses on.
Well, clearly not, because girls aren't into me.
Oh my gosh.
But what else? What else is there? Hit me with the questions.
I've got no questions.
Rapid fire.
Where were you born?
Wait.
Yeah.
about it.
Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City,
What hospital? No, don't answer that.
actually
That's
don't
too
know.
much.
I
That's too
actually
much.
don't know.
No. Don't answer that.
Yeah,
Where
no.
were you made?
Thailand.
Thailand.
Like how I was made. I think I was made in New Jersey, and then I was born
Maybe. I don't know.
in the city we currently live in.
Yeah, I was born just over there. Just over there.
Just that way.
Just
That
quite
way.
literally that way.
Actually, I think
Don't say it, but yeah, right there.
my kid was born in the same hospital. you were born in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Kind of cool.
yeah.
And you might have been.
I don't know.
Might.
I don't know.
Might.
Big on that.
Yeah.
It's a big might.
What else did you want to know about me?
Tell us about.
I don't know, because I don't really know a whole lot about you. I know that
You'll give us
you guys
your-
are good friends, best friends, maybe.
What in high school defined a lot of your life?
Fire. I don't know. What?
No.
Go ahead.
What in high school defined a lot of your life outside of high school, like past high school? What really kind of shot you in a certain direction when you got out of high school?
I mean, I hated school. I just did stop going to school. I don't.
Well, I mean, like, were you say like involved in a certain thing and you got interested in that, and so you?
Oh
kinda,
yeah. So, in high school, I think I started junior year because I had really bad social anxiety. I wouldn't go to school much. My senior year, I almost got expelled because I had a 63% attendance rate.
Oh, hold on.
Think about that.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't go to school a lot. You should not go to school.
Leave.
anymore.
Yeah.
Leave here. You
I
don't
think
go.
It's because it hurts their numbers or whatever. But
What?
anyway, starting my junior year to get rid of that, actually end of sophomore year,
Yeah.
I started doing card magic and just approaching people.
Approaching people. Hey,
Yeah,
you
and
want to
just
see a
like-
trick?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Could you do it now?
Probably not. I'm really rusty.
Yeah.
But so there's
Oxidized.
that, and then right after that, I was like, man, this is kind of hard. Maybe I should just learn how to pick up girls.
And so you started lifting. No.
And that's when he started.
And then, obviously, that didn't work
Yeah.
because girls were into me.
Well, it's because you weren't
obviously.
lifting yet, so you couldn't pick them up.
But I didn't start lifting until my junior year.
What brought that into? What made you start lifting?
Girls weren't into me.
That's seriously it.
That's what got me.
Kind of.
That's what got me.
That's what got you. You were going ham for a little bit.
Oh, I was going so hard.
also
'cause
had-
I thought that the big thing that girls wanted was a guy with the abs and the muscles.
I also had
We were all obsessed
depression.
with abs.
I also had depression at the time, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really did help.
The physical pain overrode the mental pain.
Yeah.
That's why I was lifting for a while there too, because it just felt way better than.
Yeah, I resorted to dreams,
I resorted to drinking.
like sleeping. Wow,
I love whiskey.
Yeah.
you still drink?
I don't drink like I used to. I've got a baby
Good.
to be responsible,
Good.
and my wife
Shit.
to be responsible for. But if I'm drunk all the time at home,
You
my
know,
wife,
it kills
my kid would not
testosterone
like-
too.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe I
I
should
think
drink
so.
more.
I thought so.
It might.
I thought so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your You go to a bar, random place,
Okay.
and what's your drink of choice?
Water.
What? No.
Same.
Alcohol. What kind of drink you get? You're at the bar. You're
Well,
trying
first
to
I'll
chill
get a
with couple
shot of
homies.
Rumplemans.
Yeah, that's what I'm
All right.
saying, man.
What's your-
There's some
50%
history with rum.
50% alcohol.
50%.
Yeah.
All right.
There's some history with
I feel like I
Rumplemans.
remember you talking about that stuff before. What is it?
Rumplemans?
Yeah.
It's a peppermint schnapp.
Oh, okay,
You
that's
don't
right.
know if the burn is from the peppermint or the schnapp.
It's true.
I want to try that.
Yeah, it's 50%, like he was saying.
It's
Easy.
good.
And there's some history with that. Back when I was underage, used to take shots of Rumplemans before starting drinking. He had a whole bottle.
Funny enough, I still had a little bit, but
Oh my
there's this
gosh.
one day where two people came over to my house because
Oh,
they
and you
wanted
gave
to
it to
drink. And I was just like, okay, limit yourself like this. It's strong.
Are you talking about me and...
No.
Oh, okay, because you've said that before.
Completely different people. And they're like, yeah, okay. They've, at least one person I usually drink with, but I always limit that person.
Oh.
Later,
I know who that is.
Yeah. Later, she
needs to
Gender, there's
go
the
home
gender
because
already.
sick.
Yeah, she brings over her friends. Like,
don't
hey,
feel
can we
good.
go ahead and drink? I was like, yeah, but just remember, limit yourself. Give yourself a little bit of time for the alcohol affect you.
Some water.
And I still had like a decent amount of Rumple Mints.
Yeah.
Because you know how thick the bottle is.
Oh, yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
still like that much. That's roughly 8 shots.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm pretty sure one of them had like
Rest in peace.
5. And then the other one had 3. And
The
guess
one who had 5 was
was the one I had to carry
Oh God.
back home
That's
and clean up all the barf in my bathroom.
I went to a party. That chick there was like that. Her mom was supposed to show up in a couple hours, pick her up, and take her home. And
I think you told
all of a
this
sudden, knock, knock, knock. Like, hello? Yeah, I'm here for blah blah blah. She's downstairs. You want to come get her? Why can't she come out? I'm like, what? Oh, she was pissed off. She was so pissed off. But
She drank so much she can't
we
walk.
Didn't do anything weird. She was good.
I just thought it was just mind blowing because this was the person who I drank with often and always limited her. So I thought she would have known her limit.
Yeah, no, it's
No. She was unhinged.
just
Unhinged.
like, I could choose how much I drink. All of it.
Oh God.
Replace my blood with alcohol.
My wife did that at a New Year's party.
Great.
Yeah, this is the last time she actually did. I don't think she's been drunk since because she can't do it anymore.
I know the feeling.
Bad. So we show up late to this party. The New
Got a
Year's
story about that one.
party. Yeah, so it was probably like 11 o'clock. We got there late because we had some stuff we had to deal with. Some other family members we had to hit up. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And so we get there and we got to play catch up. Everyone's already drunk, so I brought a bottle of Kraken, the spice rum, and I think it was like another vodka or something. So I bring those over, and we start drinking shots, beers, shots, and my wife just keeps doing this Kraken shot, Kraken. But this at the time she wasn't my wife and she was new, and all my friends were like, "Oh, I want to do a shot with her. No, I want to do a shot with her."
I remember this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
with your whole group of friends, like
Every-
your group of friends.
Every
God.
time,
And it was a new
I turn
girlfriend.
around- every time I turn around, there was a drink in her hand, and someone was drinking it with her. And I'm just like, it got to the point, I'm like, guys, stop! Like I know she's gonna throw up already. Stop! Everybody, stop giving her.
She's only
drinks.
like 5 feet.
And she's 5 flat, just 5.
Yeah.
That's it. And so I turn around and my friend Jessica, she's handing her it was like a Malibu and orange juice.
Fuck.
It tastes pretty. It's pretty good. You should try it. But just giving that cup, and I'm like, no more. And they just every time I turn around, more and more. She just barely made it to New Year's, but a couple minutes after, we were vomiting in the bathroom. It was bad.
It reminds me of a time when you fed me alcohol. Keep in mind, the first time I drank was 16, and guess who was the supplier?
It was not me.
And neither of us were of age.
It was not me.
Yeah. Anyway, it was, I think maybe junior year, because that's when I drank the most. I don't think senior year I really drank that
Post-wrestling
much.
tournament?
It was not post wrestling.
Oh, was it a
It
different
was.
time?
So I had already the story about the wrestling tournament had happened, but this one was worse because it was one of the winter wrestling practices.
Oh yeah.
And so we got to get up early and do it. But that night I came home and you're like, bro, I got some stuff.
Yeah,
Let's drink.
Was that the Captain Morgan I had?
Yeah.
That's Captain
And
Morgan
he's like,
Spice
let's
Rum.
drink. And we started, I forget what we started with, but it was a couple different things. I'm not sure. Was it the jungle juice?
So there's
was it
Spice
that
Rum. I
one?
don't think I had jungle juice at that point in time.
No, that was
I wasn't
before.
into that. I wasn't into the jungle juice scene yet.
But it was something, it was Captain Morgan, and we were drinking a lot more of something else.
it's probably Fireball. I was
Maybe
really
Fireball.
into Fireball through high school.
Maybe it was because I absolutely
Yeah.
hated the taste of that shit. And you
Yeah.
were like, here.
Yeah, well, because
And I drank it like an idiot.
I could fill this up, drink the whole thing, and be like,
Yeah,
"Thank you,
I
sir.
hated it.
Might I
After
have
the
another?"
first sip, I hated it.
Yeah.
But like the first sip was nice, but after that, I hated it. But that Captain Morgan, after drinking a whole bunch, there was like, what, that much? I think it was about that
Yeah, I
much.
think we started with half the bottle, and I stuck to the Fireball because I wanted to see
Yeah.
what you were going to do with this Captain.
And there was like this much of Captain Morgan left.
Yeah.
And he's like, I dare you to chug it.
Chug it all.
I was like,
have the
no. Yeah, I saved the video too.
I have the video.
Because I hate that day defined my life afterward. but so I take that, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, like a dumbass, right? And I just,
He wasn't even lips to bottle.
I was
he was waterfalling.
yeah, because I didn't
fucking
want the
Captain
like
Morgan.
the suction to so I didn't want to hurt my teeth or anything. So I was and like some dribbled down and stuff, but it was just like I was chugging all of it, and I was like.
It was a badass video, I'll be honest.
And then, I continue drinking and I'm swaying like a motherfucker like
So I was
I
proud
do.
of him for drinking. I was proud of you for drinking that until you started doing that fucking swing.
Because that's every time. That was like my signature. Every time I was like drunk, that's what I would do. And
rock
you
back
know, in
and
the
forth.
Bahamas, that perfect example, but I'd become an acrobat. Never thrown up, mind
kept
you.
Jumping on Austin.
I know. I pissed him off. He went to the other room. Yeah. I was like, what's wrong? And he tried to hit me and I'd like jump away.
Love you, Austin, but that was just that's how you sounded at the time. You were a young kid, so there's nothing against
But
you.
the next morning is what really killed it. So the next morning was the winter wrestling practice, right? And during the winter, since there's no tournaments like coming up, we're not drilling as much. We're trying to get our conditioning. So in this winter practices, there was a lot more conditioning. We did a lot of more slower drilling, but a good portion was conditioning. So I go to that practice, and most of that practice is crawl throughs and shot throughs. And you may not know what that is, but like a crawl through, one person is kind of,
Loved those.
hands and
My
knees like
favorite.
this. The person crawls under and flips over their back, kind of
Perpendicular.
yeah,
Perpendicular.
and then crawls through. I was so good at those because I would just like do this, and so I'd land on my elbows and slide through. I'd always get the highest every time.
Oh, yeah.
But those and all sorts of just like we would do throwing drills or returns, I think we call them. And we, we're pretty much lifting a person, throwing them down, lifting them, throwing them over and over and over and over and over and over.
It's like a weird, awkward body weight deadlift.
And just drills like that to where it's like these things where a common occurrences in a wrestling match, but over and over and over and over and over as conditioning.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it felt like a ball in my stomach, this alcohol that was still sitting there from the night before. And I was dehydrated still. And there was just this gas coming up like this, and it tasted like that Captain Morgan. And I had it on my tongue the whole time. And I was like, I couldn't throw up because it was like too digested, but it just was there and it was burning everything. And at the end we were doing sprints, and it's like down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back. And just the whole, oh my God, I felt like I was going to die that day. And after that day, made it through, didn't throw up, mind you, didn't throw up. I haven't thrown up from alcohol yet. And I just, the smell, I think you might have remembered the after effects, because I think when we first drank together, I was like, oh no, can't do it. I think you actually got me back into alcohol. and so many years later, but the smell, like even the faintest, even isopropyl, anything. And I was just like, it was like a gut wrenching. My body reacted before I did. Turn away, can't do it. So I didn't touch any drop of alcohol after that. You kept trying to get me to drink again. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'll be honest, despite how many times I had the opposite experience of you and vomited because I had too much, I've never had an issue with anything. I could still drink everything.
The biggest reason I think I didn't throw up is because the first night I got drunk, 16th birthday, I went into the bathroom, right? And I went to the mirror and I looked myself dead in the eyes.
Talk.
And like for some reason, the person you're looking at in the mirror it's you, but it's not quite you. And you are telling you, like, you're like, look at me, and you are looking at you.
I am the captain.
And I seriously went like this. I'm like, look at me. I went, remember, don't throw up. Remember. And so I didn't want to forget anything while I was drunk, and I didn't want to throw up. And though I was just like dead serious, like, remember. And I came back, and after that, like every time I got drunk, even when we did those shots of Everclear, I remembered pretty much everything, and I've never thrown up.
It did not work for me. I can look in that mirror all day long and be like, listen, buddy, this isn't happening. As soon as I go out there, like, hey, dude, we got more shots. Oh, man.
Yeah, which is funny because I almost never drink now. And that's not because of trauma. That's personal choice.
That is personal choice. You had a beer and a can of something.
Yeah, and that's the first one I had
No
in
brand.
months,
No
actually, in so many months.
Yeah.
So, but hey, I think we probably got it. Sorry to steal all that time right there. We were talking about USA, and all of a sudden,
I want to put out this thing that I've been obsessing over.
all right, what?
So we all know who Dan Bilzerian is, right?
Yeah,
$1 million Playboy guy, right? Whatever.
yeah, something like that.
He's got that whole image with him.
Yeah.
There was a quote he mentioned one time.
Oh yeah.
And I freaking love it, and I've been obsessing over it.
Uh-huh.
I will probably mess it up because I'm terrible with words.
All right, do it.
But it's this ancient Chinese
Oh, I know
thing
this
about
one.
the farmer.
Yeah.
So it starts with the farmer who has a horse. The horse runs away. Everybody in the town goes, oh no, this is terrible. It's terrible. And he goes, maybe. And the next day comes in, and this horse comes back. And it's got all these other wild horses with him. And then the whole town's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You got all these horses. It's amazing. And he goes, maybe. The next day, his son is trying to tame one of these wild horses, fell off, broke his leg. Everyone in the town's like, oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. He broke his leg. He goes, maybe. And the next day, the conscription officer?
Yeah,
he shows up.
war.
Yeah, he shows up trying to get these people in for war. And they pass by his son because he had a broken leg. Everyone in the town goes, oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing. Maybe. And the point of the story here is, no matter how bad or good something in your life is in that moment, you have no idea how it's affecting the next day in your life, and the next year, the next 10 years. So although something terrible and tragic in our lives might have happened, all childhood trauma and whatnot, it might have been for the good in the end.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
And that's how I try and live my life. I've always
Fuck it. Drink the whole bottle.
I've always lived I've been trying to live my life like, well, let's just see what happens in the future. See what happens. See what happens.
Don't plan too far ahead.
So you're
You
saying
never know.
I'm down bad for a reason.
Well, that might be more of an effect than a cause.
Anywho. But I've been obsessing over that because I think it just rings true in so many ways. And although the guy himself is not respectable as
I've always loved that. Yeah, that thing though.
He's who you want to be if you're in middle school and you're like, oh yeah. But when you're
With two
moving on
Ts.
with your life, with 2 T's, right?
Yeah.
But when you move on with your life and you grow up and you learn there's more than just sex and girls and all that, it's just
What?
you find out that you can pull bits of advice from a lot of people. It doesn't just have to be one from one thing, and that's why it's so important to have diversity.
Interesting point there.
I'm proud of myself.
Hey, you got anything to tie it up with, USA?
Yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Sorry to go there.
Follow us on Twitter.
Hope it wasn't too deep.
Did you say follow us on Tinder?
Twitter.
Don't tell my wife.
Twitter. What other social medias do we have?
No.
What other social medias?
TikTok. You got Instagram.
I guess YouTube.
Where's your MySpace? You guys got a MySpace yet?
Oh, dude. Or MySpace.
A couple
It's
years
rocking.
too late.
What about Friendster?
Friendster.
I saw you guys on Grindr. That explains a lot.
How'd you find? No.
Yeah,
Listen,
like, subscribe,
Yeah.
bell notification button. I think that's it.
Anything weird we can?
Weird.
Like what?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll think of something next time.
You got a sponsor?
You sponsor?
No.
No sponsors?
Yeah,
do
we haven't had
I am
sponsors since like episode.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a cute little thing. It's a cute little thing.
Daddy nutrition.
Maybe end it
facts.
on that.
All
right. Let me read. First off,
My
it's,
nutrition facts.
yeah, it says name of his child 'S daddy, right?
Yeah.
this person's daddy, right?
Did you want me to hold it up to the? Oh wait, no.
Well, it has. I don't know if they
That's
want
not,
their name.
you'd say name. Kata, my daughter's name is Kata. Yeah.
Kata's daddy.
Yeah.
Right. Really cute mug. Dad nutrition facts. Serving size. 1 awesome dad. Daily value. Strength 100%. Leadership 100%. Love 100%. Dependability 100%. Dad jokes 100%. Support 100%.
I try.
Not significant source of failure. Percent daily values are based on your unique diet. How the fuck do you get 600%?
Yeah, right.
Is this a
That's
lie?
not how nutrition works.
Is this just really just
Over.
1/6?
Constant over of
If you have 2 of these, you might be hurting your. There's water in
yeah,
there.
there's actually something in there.
I didn't know that. I'm so glad I was holding that up.
Yeah.
If you have 2 of these, I could kill you. Fuck, dude.
Being a dad is the most exhausting thing ever, but it's the most rewarding thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 out of 10 recommended.
Let's just end it there.
Yeah. Bye.
Everybody go be a father.
Whoa.
Yeah, I would.
Or mother.
But you know my situation.
Oh, you'd be fine. Single father. Yeah.
More like.
Oh, yeah, but
yeah.
crazy mother. That's yeah. That's
You can pay for
I
it.
feel like. Oh my god.
I don't know about that. I'm kind of
Don't,
dirt
don't.
poor. I have holes in my socks. You know, I sleep on the ground. I eat like a rat. You know, it's
Yeah, but that's all the choice, right?
I remember the last rat I met that eats protein bars.
And a lot of
the
healthy
ones
food.
that dig through. You know, like protein house trash. Yeah. Okay.
All right, get us
That's
out of
it.
here.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm in the end.